The British music world is mourning today after the passing of Gary "Money" Mounfield, one of the most influential bass players of the last 4 decades. Known to millions simply as Money, he was a central figure in 2 major bands that shaped modern British rock, the Stone Roses and Primal Scream. His death, confirmed on November 20, 2025, has left fellow musicians, longtime collaborators, and fans around the world expressing their sadness and gratitude for his life's work. Money was 63. The news was first shared publicly by Money's brother, Greg Mounfield, in a message posted on Facebook. Ian Brown, the lead singer of the Stone Roses, followed with a short but heartfelt tribute, "Rest in peace, Money." The announcements arrived early in the day and quickly spread across news outlets, music communities, and social platforms. Importantly, the family has not released any cause of death, and official sources have not provided additional details. Out of respect for the family and to uphold journalistic accuracy, this report will focus exclusively on verified information and avoid speculation of any kind. Money's passing comes nearly 2 years after the death of his wife, Imelda, who died in November 2023. The couple shared 2 sons, twin boys who are now 12 years old. Many tributes shared today reflect not only on Money's contributions to music, but also on the personal challenges he faced since losing his wife, as well as the dedication he maintained toward his children. Across Manchester, London, and cities around the world, musicians and fans are revisiting the songs, albums, and memories associated with Money's career. A career widely recognized for its authenticity, creativity, and its undeniable impact on several generations of artists. This is a moment of collective remembrance, one that recognizes both the public figure and the human being behind the music. The first confirmation of Money's passing came from his brother Greg, who wrote, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to announce the sad passing of my brother Gary "Money" Mounfield." His message included the affectionate phrase, "our kid," a term of Northern English origin meaning "our kid," often used among siblings and close family members in Manchester. The tone of Greg's announcement reflected deep sorrow but also sincere affection, offering a dignified acknowledgement of the loss. Shortly afterward, Ian Brown, who performed alongside Money during the most influential years of the Stone Roses, shared his tribute. Brown simply wrote, "Rest in peace, Money," along with a small symbol, a sign of respect that resonated strongly with fans of the band. Given the long history between the members of the Stone Roses, Brown's message was received as an important and heartfelt confirmation. Throughout the morning and afternoon, tributes began appearing from prominent musicians. Liam Gallagher, the former Oasis frontman and a longtime admirer of the Stone Roses, posted, "In total shock and absolutely devastated on hearing the news about Money. My hero. R.I.P. our kid LG." His message echoed the deep influence Money had on the Manchester music scene, including its evolution from the Manchester era into the Britpop movement of the 1990s. Tim Burgess of the Charlatans also posted a message, sharing a photograph of himself with Money. Burgess noted that the photo always brought a smile to his face and that Money carried the same warmth in real life. These reflections from fellow musicians painted a consistent picture. Money was not only respected professionally but also remembered personally as someone who brought joy, kindness, and a grounded spirit to those around him. At this stage in the developing story, it is essential to emphasize that no official statement regarding the cause of death has been released. News organizations and verified sources have reported only what the family and bandmates have confirmed publicly. This script maintains a responsible approach by adhering strictly to information that has been verified and avoiding any details that have not been publicly confirmed. Beyond his musical identity, Gary "Money" Mounfield was a husband and father. His personal life, though generally kept out of the public spotlight, included a meaningful and well-documented relationship with his late wife, Imelda. The two met during the lengthy recording period of the Stone Roses' second album, Second Coming, which was produced at Rockfield Studios in Wales and extended across 13 months. Their connection during that period eventually developed into a lifelong partnership. Imelda passed away in November 2023 after battling cancer. Her death deeply affected Money and their 2 young sons, who were only 10 years old at the time. The family's loss was widely shared among close friends, musicians, and fans who had come to appreciate the couple's long relationship. Following her passing, colleagues often spoke about Money's resilience, describing how he prioritized his sons and worked to maintain stability for them. Today's tributes frequently mention how much Money loved his wife. Greg Mounfield, in a follow-up comment on his initial announcement, wrote, "Reunited with his beautiful wife Imelda." This line has been repeated across music communities as a gentle and respectful acknowledgement of their bond. As with all aspects of this developing story, information about Monty's family situation is based solely on verified public statements and records. His role as a husband and father is an important part of remembering him, offering a more complete understanding of his life beyond the stage. In late October 2025, just a few weeks before his passing, Monty was a guest on the Raconteurs podcast. During the conversation, he spoke openly about his career, his experiences in music, and his personal goals moving forward. His tone was positive and forward-looking. He described himself as being in a great space at the moment, and said he was itching to get back to playing music. These comments reflected a musician who still carried a strong creative spirit and remained connected to the community that shaped him. At one point, Monty mentioned that other musicians, including Johnny Marr and Liam Gallagher, had encouraged him to join various projects over the years. His response suggested both humility and a sense of readiness. "I'm feeling now that I could pick up again," he said. During the same interview, Monty mentioned attending the funeral of boxer Ricky Hatton, where he spent time with Liam Gallagher. The two had shared mutual admiration for many years. Monty said that Gallagher often told him, "If it wouldn't have been for you, there'd be no me." Though expressed casually, the comment highlighted the influence the Stone Roses had on the musicians who came after them, especially those from Manchester. This interview now stands as one of Monty's final public conversations. Even as fans revisit it today, it is important to do so respectfully, focusing on the verified details and avoiding reinterpretation or speculation. His words captured a musician still passionate about his craft, still connected to his roots, and still hopeful about the future. Monty's place in music history is inseparable from the Stone Roses, a band widely recognized for its role in shaping the Manchester movement of the late 1980s and early 1990s. Joining the classic lineup alongside singer Ian Brown, guitarist John Squire, and drummer Alan "Rennie" Wren, Monty contributed to the unique blend of rock, dance rhythms, and melodic bass lines that defined their style. Their self-titled debut album, released in 1989, remains a landmark record. Songs like "I Wanna Be Adored," "She Bangs the Drums," and "I Am the Resurrection" left a lasting imprint on British music and helped set the stage for the Britpop movement that followed. Monty's bass lines were central to the band's identity, providing a rhythmic foundation that balanced the distinctive vocal style of Ian Brown and the intricate guitar work of John Squire. The success of this debut album elevated the Stone Roses to international recognition. Although the band released only one additional album during their initial run, the impact of their first record continues to be felt across genres. It was not only a collection of songs, but a cultural moment that shaped a new era of alternative rock in the United Kingdom. The band later released Second Coming in 1994. The album was met with mixed reactions, but its production period was significant in Monty's personal life, as it was during this time that he met his future wife, Imelda. Although Second Coming did not replicate the widespread acclaim of their debut, it contained ambitious musical arrangements, showcasing the band's growth and willingness to experiment. Ultimately, internal tensions and creative differences led to the group's breakup in 1996. Monty's departure from the Stone Roses marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, as he soon transitioned into a new role with another influential band. In 1996, following the disbandment of the Stone Roses, Monty joined Primal Scream, a Scottish rock band known for blending rock with electronic elements, dub influences, and experimental soundscapes. His arrival coincided with the creation of Vanishing Point, released in 1997, an album widely praised for its innovation and atmospheric sound. On the lead single, Kowalski, Monty's bass playing contributed to the track's driving, hypnotic character. The song reflected the band's new direction, influenced by elements of krautrock and deep rhythmic textures. Monty's musicality played a significant role in shaping this era of Primal Scream, and his presence brought a new dimension to their sound. Over the years, Monty recorded 5 albums with Primal Scream, participating in the band's tours and live performances across the world. His work with Primal Scream earned industry respect and introduced him to a new generation of fans. Many musicians in the rock community noted that Monty's style adapted seamlessly from the melodic bass lines of the Stone Roses to the more experimental textures favored by Primal Scream. Monty eventually left the band in 2011 when the Stone Roses announced their reunion. However, his 15 years with Primal Scream remain an important chapter in his career, reflecting versatility and commitment to creative evolution. Beyond his roles in the Stone Roses and Primal Scream, Mani engaged in several side projects that showcased his continuing curiosity and collaborative spirit. One of the most notable was Freebase, a supergroup formed alongside Peter Hook of New Order and Andy Rourke of the Smiths. Bringing together three of Manchester's most iconic bass players, the group explored unconventional arrangements and thematic approaches to songwriting. Mani also made an appearance in the 2002 film 24-Hour Party People, a movie that explores Manchester's music scene from the late 1970s through the 1990s. His involvement reflected his connection to the cultural history of the region and the respect he held within the community. These projects, while less prominent than his work with the Stone Roses or Primal Scream, demonstrate Mani's ongoing engagement with music and his willingness to support creative endeavors beyond his main career. Following the announcement of Mani's passing, tributes poured in from across the music world. Liam Gallagher's message, expressing shock and calling Mani his hero, echoed the sentiments of many within the Manchester music community. Gallagher has long credited the Stone Roses as a major influence on Oasis and his own career, making his words especially meaningful. Tim Burgess, known for his work with the Charlatans, shared a heartfelt reflection and a personal photograph, noting the warmth Mani consistently brought to every interaction. Fellow musicians from Primal Scream, former collaborators, producers, and longtime industry peers also posted messages honoring his dedication and character. Fans around the world shared memories of concerts, album releases, and the excitement that accompanied the Stone Roses reunion shows. Many recalled moments when Mani's musical contributions shaped their appreciation for bass playing or introduced them to Manchester's vibrant sound. Media outlets throughout the United Kingdom and abroad published retrospectives of Mani's career, highlighting his role in shaping several influential movements in modern music. These reflections recognized not only his technical skill but also his generosity, humility, and influence on fellow performers. Gary "Mani" Mounfield leaves behind a musical legacy that spans more than 40 years. His work contributed significantly to the evolution of British rock music, especially within the context of the Manchester movement and the subsequent Britpop era. The Stone Roses' debut album continues to rank among the most important British albums of all time, with Mani's bass playing serving as a key element in its identity. His transition to Primal Scream demonstrated his adaptability and creative range. Whether delivering precise, melodic lines or contributing to more experimental, rhythm-driven compositions, Mani maintained a consistent level of craftsmanship that earned widespread respect. For younger musicians, his career stands as an example of dedication, humility, and artistic integrity. Many bassists cite him as an inspiration, and his influence can be heard in a wide range of contemporary music. His legacy is also preserved in the memories of those who worked alongside him. Musicians frequently describe him as grounded, approachable, and committed to supporting others. Words like authentic, kind, and steady recur in tributes, offering insight into the personal character behind the public figure. As fans revisit his recordings, live performances, and interviews, Mani's contributions continue to resonate. His life and career remind listeners of the power of collaboration, the importance of community, and the lasting impact music can have across generations. The passing of Gary "Mani" Mounfield marks the end of an important chapter in British music history. From his earliest days in Manchester to his work with two of the most influential bands of the last 4 decades, Mani helped shape the sound and spirit of multiple generations. His contributions reach far beyond any single album or performance, forming part of a cultural legacy that continues to inspire musicians and fans worldwide. Today, tributes reflect a profound sense of appreciation, not only for the music he created but also for the person he was. His warmth, authenticity, and dedication to his family and colleagues stand alongside his artistic achievements. As the world remembers Mani, respect remains the guiding principle. No unverified details have been released regarding his death, and this report honors that by focusing only on confirmed information. What remains unquestioned is the depth of his impact and the gratitude expressed by everyone who experienced his work. His music lives on, not just in recordings but in the hearts of those who found meaning in his sound. In this moment of remembrance, we acknowledge the loss of a musician, a husband, a father, and a beloved figure within the global music community. Rest in peace, Gary "Mani" Mounfield. Your legacy endures.